The type 3 personality for the Enneagram spectrum is entitled the achiever, or maybe even the effective person. They tend to be success-driven. They're oriented to success, pragmatic. They're adaptable, excelling, driven, and even image conscious. Threes are very self-assured. They're attractive, they're charming, ambitious, competent, and even energetic. They can also be status conscious and even highly driven for advancement. They are diplomatic and poised, but can also be overly concerned with their images and what others think of them. They typically have problems with being a workaholic and being competitive. At their best, however, they are self-accepting, authentic, and everything they seem to be, they seem to do well. They tend to be role models who inspire others. We're going to take a moment to see how the characteristics for the achiever or the effective person within the style number 3 or type 3 of the Enneagram personality type, how these characteristics became distorted. You may have been rewarded for your achievements instead of just who you are. Your worth depended on what you did instead of who you were. You were loved for what you produced or for status. Maybe playing a role became safer for you as you got further along than being yourself. Performance and image may have been rewarded in the place of emotional connections and deep involvements with others. You may have been a child who was very good at everything, and because of that you got approval and attention just because you were successful, but you also lost touch with your own feelings and your own preferences. Success, winning, getting ahead, and looking good were all emphasized in your family. Being the way that other people wanted you to be got you what you wanted, and you learned how to perform instead of how to just be. Being efficient, organized, goal-oriented, and hardworking got you ahead of other people, and you learned to program yourself in being adaptable in order to simply survive. Because of these distorted tendencies, though, there are many things that you miss out of in life. You miss out on the security that comes that knowing that your worth is just because of who you are and not because you produce something or because you're successful. You miss out on knowing that your value doesn't depend on market conditions or what others expect of you or what they need to know or even your successes or your tasks. The experience of being appreciated for yourself and not for your achievements. You don't have to wear a mask, letting people not know who you are. You have to always feel like you have to hide yourself, that you don't get to express yourself or let others know who you really are. Not being afraid of failing, detaching from success sometimes, and doing something just because it's worth doing, not because you're going to be successful at it or not. Acknowledging and feeling your own feelings. Sometimes you may replace them with performance instead. Being the master of your own work instead of being mastered by your work. The ability to relax and let others run things or let the universe run itself. And additionally, an emotional involvement with other people that results from meeting together, having a genuine, intimate relationship.